John was obsessed with ladies who had a curvy figure, and when he saw Nancy, he could not resist her. He kept pursuing Nancy, taking her for several dates and even buying her gifts so that she could agree to be his wife. But Nancy resisted John for quite some time because she was a church girl and she wanted a man who loved God like she did. John decided to start going to church to please Nancy, and after several months of consistency, Nancy noticed the effort John had put and she accepted his proposal. John and Nancy got married and their marriage life was so beautiful. John was so romantic and he would spoil Nancy with gifts from time to time. And Nancy loved her life as a wife to John. After 1 year in marriage, Nancy got pregnant and she could not hide her happiness. She told her husband, and the joy in their home was unlimited. It knew no bound. Nancy's pregnancy was difficult right from the first trimester. She was always sick, and this forced John to do all the house chores and take care of Nancy at the same time. 9 months passed and finally Nancy put to bed. She got so busy with the baby and forgot about herself. John would come home to a very messy wife and didn't like the new Nancy. Nancy had become so unkempt. She was smelling of breast milk all the time and she hardly brushed her teeth or even took a shower or even do her own makeup. John got tired and started calling his wife names. He would say,
"Nancy, why are you becoming a fat, stinking elephant? Look at your waist. It's no longer slim like it was. Your breath stinks like sewage and your body odor is not pleasant at all. What's wrong with you?"
Nancy turned a deaf ear and continued to take care of their son until John changed completely. He would come home drunk and beat up his wife, throw her out of bed, claiming that she stinks and looks so ugly. This went on for quite some time until Liz, Nancy's friend, came and told her the truth, that she actually stinks and is unkempt. That day, Nancy took an hour in the bathroom, washing her hair and showering thoroughly. After taking her shower, she dressed up and sat down to cut her long nails. She then headed to the kitchen and made a delicious meal, hoping her husband would eat. But when John came home, he looked at his wife and said,
"You smile better today, but your waist is not slim. This is not the woman I married."
Nancy sobbed, saying,
"Why do you forget that I just gave birth?"
John then answered,
"Are you the first woman to give birth? So many women have given birth, but they still look good."
Nancy felt bad, but she also felt challenged. The next day, she got up and got a nanny to take care of her son, and she headed to the gym. For 2 months, Nancy and John did not talk until John noticed his wife had snapped back to her previous shape. John looked for several ways to entice and win back his wife, and after several trials of gifting her, Nancy finally accepted her husband back, but on the condition that she will never give birth again because of the torture that she went through a husband's hand. John embraced his wife and the two agreed on not having more kids. The end. If you have enjoyed this story this far, please remember to give it a like, subscribe, share if you can, and drop your name on the comment section and wherever you're watching us from for me to give you a shout out on the next episode of Wonder Tales by Julian.